Rincon Family Services is providing help for our city's youth. One of the issues they've tried to focus on is the opioid epidemic and how it's impacting so many families. There are resources out there, but how do you tap into them? Joining us is Eddie Borrayo, President and CEO of Rincon. Thank you for coming in.
Lourdes, thank you for inviting me.
Okay, let's talk about what Rincon is and what you're hoping to do and accomplish, because your focus is on our youth.
That's right.
Okay.
Well, Rincon Family Services is a 45-year-old organization pretty much rooted within the community to address the multifaceted issues that the community has. One of the ones that we're seeing a detriment, not only in Chicago, but across the nation, is really our families are being impacted by this heroin epidemic.
And the fentanyl, right?
That's right. Especially in the community that we're in Humboldt Park, we see it all over. We're in the epicenter of it in Chicago. So Rincon is not only developing programming, but has received additional funding from the federal government to address and curb some of these issues recently.
Okay, and so the idea is spreading the word and that you can offer people the help so they can then enter into some of these treatment centers. What are those like, and what does it take from an individual to become a part of that?
Well, the first thing is really understanding what the problem is. There is no such thing as just experimenting with opiates or heroin. Once you're hooked, it is a drug that really destroys not only the person, but the family. So this is where we start educating in the schools, educating the family, education, anywhere that we're able to spread the word, how dangerous it is to experiment, but also to start destigmatizing the issue of treatment. Treatment, it is a centers of compassion that we welcome clients. We do not judge them, but we welcome their families. Even if a potential client is not interested at this point, but if a family member needs education, needs help, our centers are more than welcoming for them to come in for education.
Are people in the Humboldt Park community turning out to get that help?
Yes.
Are they saying, I need it?
They're not only saying they need it, they're saying, how can I help? The problem has been so big that at our center, we have people coming from Joliet, from other parts of the states to receive services. One, because the services are offered and they're available in Spanish and in English. We're one of 2 organizations that provide that level of service at the state level, but also this whole issue that we've been having with the budget impasse has not only affected Rincon, it's affected all social service agencies across the state. One thing as an organization, we said we are not going to cut services, which we haven't. Instead, we have taken on additional clients because the problem has gotten even worse.
Yeah, in the last 6 months, it's gotten even worse. As I talk to law enforcement agencies, they fear that what we see now is just a portion of what we'll see maybe even a year from now. So your agencies are needed more than ever.
That's correct. And not only that, but also not too long ago, they're giving out samples of heroin laced with fentanyl, causing the overdoses. This is educating across the board, not only our youth, but also educating individuals that are using substances that to be careful. That even if they're using, there are organizations like ours and our partners, they're more than welcome to come in for treatment.
And I didn't realize the problem was that big in Humboldt Park.
That is the reason why Rincon evolved as an organization. Like then, like now, we were at the epicenter and we were at the front line addressing this heroin epidemic. You've
got some events where people can help coming up. Tell me, I'll give you 30 seconds to pitch them.
Sure. Our biggest event is our 6th annual Community Care Gala coming up on August 18th.
August 18th.
August
okay.
18th. That is a big fundraiser that we have. We have a lot of community support, but every single dollar really goes to help not only the programs, but in this case, we're helping our To the Moon program, which is our after-school programming.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you, Lourdes, for inviting us.
And I hope you get the help you need. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Great organization.